Hi students, today we will be reading chapter 4 from The Adventures of the South Pole Pig. When we left off in chapter 3, Flora had a rat behind her. I'm excited to see what happens. Trouble! Flora was delighted but scared too. The creature in the dirt fit Mother's description perfectly. Mother said rats were a terrible curse on any farm. They were dirty, they were thieves, but mostly they were meaner than a bad toothache. And she also said piglets should stay far away from them. As Flora took a step sideways, she felt soft fur slide beside her, or slide by her. Luna was creeping low to the ground toward the hay bale. "Luna, don't go any closer," Flora whispered. "Shh." Luna brought another paw forward and put it down gently on the dirt. "Rats in the rigging," she murmured. "Time to tangle." Luna flowed ahead one more cat length, gathered her back feet under herself, and then exploded onto the rat. The rat shrieked and turned his teeth to meet his attacker. "Luna!" Flora shouted. "Get away!" But the fighters became a single white and brown ball, bouncing off the fence. Dirt and fluffs of fur flew up around them. Flora's rump bumped against the fence on the other side. She hadn't even noticed that she was backing up. The rat's long hose of a tail flailed against the ground, and for an instant he broke free. Then Luna was on him again. She seemed to have hooks and daggers. She was battle ready. She pinned the shrieking rat on his belly. As he strained his head back up to land a bite, Luna sank her teeth deep into his neck. He quivered, mouth open, and then lay still. Luna did not release him at first. Her eyes blinked slowly, but her teeth stayed right where they were. The swirl of dirt and fur settled on Luna all around. She gave the rat a shake and then ever so slowly released her grip. After taking a step back, she hopped on a fence post and began to clean herself. Flora looked away from the frightening scene, only to see Mother and a half circle of awestruck piglets watching too. Mother came forward. "On behalf of myself and my family, thank you." Luna stopped her cleaning. "Please don't mention it. We all have our tasks on the farm, and I'm happy to do my part." "It's very much appreciated," said Mother. "And now, if you would be so kind, please remove this nasty, vile creature from our home." "Naturally, madam." Flora looked back at the rat. His open mouth showed long yellow teeth. His eyes were open too. Jumping down from her perch, Luna stepped around the rat to find a good grip, then seized him in her teeth, and, moving backwards, began to drag him over the dirt. Flora was surprised how big the rat was, as big as Luna's head. He was also clearly heavy, judging from the way Luna strained as she tugged. Flora trotted forward to help. "Flora!" Her mother's voice made her stop. "Not another step!" "I thought you said I'd be helpful. I should be helpful." Flora watched as Luna slowly eased herself through the slats in the fence. The rat disappeared, one tiny jerk at a time. "Flora, honey, let the cat do what cats do. You just worry about what pigs do." "And what do pigs do?" Flora wondered. She was afraid she knew the answer. Nothing. As she drifted off to sleep that night, her mind filled with a determined thought, almost a plan. Maybe most pigs did nothing but eat and sleep, but that wasn't good enough for this pig. When trouble came next time, Flora would be ready. That is the end of chapter 4. I'm excited to see what Flora does because she's definitely looking for adventure.